We exist. What few of us there are. We all have the appearance of being around 25 to 40. All but a couple of us are incapable of having children, owing to our fairly extensive genetic divergence. And of the progeny of 3 fellow immortals who I know intimately, all of their children have grown old and perished. I look like I'm in my early 30s, and so I have the luxury of being able to maintain an identity for 10 to 15 years before I need to disappear. Although I was born in what is now southeastern Lithuania in the 4th century CE. I have lived on every continent, and have even briefly sojourned through Antarctica, in the subsequent centuries. And plus I have learned dozens of different tongues and the unique nuances of many different cultures several of immortals I have encountered and kept in touch with, in the centuries past have died in wars and plagues. We actually appear to have a weakened immune system despite our invulnerability to the ravages of time. In fact, I would assume that there have been many immortals who haven't discovered the unique gift because they died before they reached the age of plateau, especially as the child mortality rate has only very recently declined. But aside from encountering an involuntary demise, there have been several that have opted for the sweet repose of eternal sleep rather than continuing to confront either the heartache of lost or some kind of, what I suppose is now termed as, an existential crisis. However, just to sit to ease any fears you may harbor about our kind, we do not project any designs on global domination or accumulating vast amounts of wealth. Those are the pursuits and dreams of the young and the foolish. Yes, there have been those among us who have risen to great heights of political and financial power in centuries years past. But such recognition is dangerous because as the world ages and the American expression goes, such a man with stick out like a sore thumb. This would be especially true with the current level of technology. Personally, all I want is to continue what I have been doing for the past several centuries, appreciating the beauty and the majesty of Earth, loving, losing, loving renewed. This is the only internet post I have yet made concerning this condition. I find it amusing that there will be 2 kinds of people who read this post, those who find it ludicrous. After all, how could such people possibly exist? Wouldn't the world know of them already? And those who believe but have no way of validating their probably capriciously held convictions of finding us. We are well hidden. You will not find us, for there is nothing to distinguish us from anybody else. We are shrouded by a veil of ordinariness and forgetfulness. But we do exist.